Hello, YouTube family. It's your girl Ree. Know it's been a long time, and I know I say that every time I come back on, but yes, it has been a long time. Whew, it's been a long year. Year is not over yet, but we're now in October. I didn't even check to see how long ago it's been. Probably the summertime, or even maybe before the summer, that I did a video. But this video is an update. As you can see by the title. Whew, gracious. A lot in my DNA, ancestry, genealogy, family historian world has happened. Some good, some bad. And so let's get into it. I got me some water. I was going to do like a mukbang and eat because I was craving seafood today. So anyway, I had seafood earlier, but I just say, hey, I'll just come on for this update and give you guys uh, like a recap of what's been going on in my genealogy world for the last few months. So I wanted to do this video because in hopes, like everything else, all the videos I do, and there I go rolling the eyes. Y'all know how I do. um, but in all seriousness, oh, sorry, y'all. In all seriousness, I like to help people wherever I can and whatever I have. Where do I start? Let's see. So one of the biggest trips that I've taken this year, dealing with genealogy, is the trip to Texas and the state of Louisiana. How did I wind up there? I'm glad that you asked. Well, doing my research for genealogy, lo and behold, I found family on my mom and dad's side that were primarily in Louisiana. The trip that I took this summer was mainly for my dad's side. I was looking for some specific information. I came in contact with a cousin that I've been in contact with for a few years now, and he actually lives in Texas. So we did a trip where I would meet up with him in Houston, and then he would drive me and another cousin to Louisiana. And so that's exactly what we did. That I think I got in on a Friday, and that Saturday, I was on my way to Louisiana. And so we left early in the morning. It's about a 4-hour drive from Houston. And we went to Natchitoches and we went to Alexandria. Great trip, guys. Oh my gosh. I met cousins. One cousin that I am related to on Ancestry. I met his sister. I mean, she just pulled up at a family house that we were at. And yeah, my other cousin that drove us there, he just was like, hey, this is such and such sister, the one that you match on Ancestry. Oh my God, that trip was so amazing. The culture in Houston and in Louisiana was amazing. Natchitoches is absolutely gorgeous downtown. If I'm successful, I will put some pictures up in this video. But yeah, it was a great trip. One of the people that I was researching, he took me to the grave site where the husband was buried. He was kind of unsure whether the wife was buried there and which she would be on related to me. I mean, he is too, but she would be a descendant of my family. It was a, of course they got married. And so he took me to the gravesite, and when we got there, he was like, um, there is, such and such Nelson's grave site over there. And he said, Margaret is very in front of him. And oh my God. So this whole time, on my tree, I could not find a death certificate or any information about Margaret. Soon as I went to the gravesite and saw that the dates that was put on Ancestry for her death and stuff like that was wrong, soon as I got in the truck, I plugged the correct information in, and pop up was her death certificate. Amazing find. Um, it was just great. It was just absolutely wonderful. I got video footage. Again, if I'm successful, I'll put up some clips. It was I mean, one of the best trips that I've ever um been to. Again, the culture is still calling me. I can't wait to go back. I have family all over Louisiana. Um, Next, I want to go to like New Orleans and all of that part of Louisiana. But hands down, one of the best trips that I've ever taken in the state. Um, I had a chance to try boudin balls. I had a chance to taste this other type of skewer uh, chicken and onions, I think it was, and green peppers and sausage at a country store in Alexandria. I mean, just amazing time. And hands off to my cousin for what he did for me and my other cousin. It was amazing trip. So I do have not so happy news, because one of the trips that I wanted to go to was in Asheville, North Carolina. And as we all know, that we had Milton recently that pretty much destroyed that area. And unfortunately, I was not able to make it to that area before. I mean, I would not have known or even thought that such a disaster would have happened, and I would not be able to see Asheville in its, kind of like original state. I'm so sad about that. But I have to move on because it's basically nothing I can do about it. The damage is done. Once they get up and going, I will try to visit. But I just feel like it was a big opportunity that was missed. I was on a mission to go to South Carolina that weekend, and I did go. First, I was in like Charlotte, North Carolina, and then I went to South Carolina, and I did not have time to go to Asheville. And I think it was about 2 days later, it was destroyed. So, you just take the good with the bad. It still is very hard to fathom that Asheville, as, you know, people that was born and raised there as they know it, is no longer um, exist in that state. So, a being. So anyway, that's a downer. Yeah, so what have I found? I found a lot of family. I felt like this year for my genealogy was a year of restoration, meaning bringing families back together. I mean, we all know that do genealogy, that's what it's all about, bringing your family back together. But I believe God did that in a mighty way this year. I met several cousins that I've never met before. I caught a cousin that came to Virginia, and she met up with me, and my sister was one of my sisters was able to come, and we had dinner with her and her mom and her uncle and her child. So this year was like the year of meeting DNA cousins. Um, so it was just so awesome. Some other cousins that I'm gonna meet real soon, probably the next couple of weeks, that is now closer to this area. And so we're setting up a time where I'm able to meet them. So yeah, again, this year was like a year of restoration in a sense, because I met cousins. I call them my DNA cousins, um, that I had never met before, and so we still talk, and things like that, and building great bonds. Let's see what else. Um, so those trips was very successful. Um, got to test a lady that I'm waiting her results. That she lives in South Carolina, maybe a cousin, may not, but I'm stuffing her out to build her tree. It's not all about your immediate family, what have you, but it is about building a community within a community. She's from the area where my mom is from, so in South Carolina. So she was just so grateful. Spent time in the archives office in South Carolina. Just a fabulous last trip for the summer. I don't think I'll be going anywhere else as far as genealogy is concerned this year, but I am going to start planning next year for, again, like I said, New Orleans and some other trips. Let me think. I'm trying to think. Well, the book. Let's talk about the book. If y'all remember, I'm writing a book. I don't feel like I've been. I don't feel like I've written enough, because I've been, of course, working and traveling, and so yeah, I don't think I've written enough. But my goal was for December. I don't see that happening, so I'm shooting for next summer, and hopefully that happen. Um, I found some other family members in another part of North Carolina. Very unique story. Um, they have a town called Town in North Carolina, in Lenore, North Carolina. So I found connections with them. I found out that my godmother slash sister-in-law is related to me on my dad's side, and that was interesting to find. She tested, and I'm related to her cousins and niece and nephews and all of that good stuff. Um, what else? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just been a great year again for restoration. Just finding out different people that I'm connected to. Is this thing still running? Yes, it is. Good. Yeah, just finding different people that I'm connected to. I'm on a group, and we're trying to research group, and so we're trying to piece together my fifth great grandfather, that has 45 children, all of his um, information. So that's a journey in itself. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a recap. If you have if you have any questions, please put them down in the chat, and I will answer them on the next video. That will help me get another video out sooner. I do have another topic I want to talk about, possibly on the next video. But if y'all have questions, we can do like a Q&A. If you need help with um, or strategies with finding your family, please look at my other videos. And if those videos do not help you, definitely ask me a question. I do not feel like that I'm a know-all person, or that I know it all with dealing with genealogy. I feel like I learn all the time new things, and there's definitely people out there that know way more than I do, and I can definitely give you resources and direct you to different things. um, so yeah, just put some questions down for me, and on it I will answer them on the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be blessed. May God bless you all. Bye.